Hello, I'm Martin Warwick and I'm talking with Chris Seminoff, Channels and Alliances at Hortonworks. Chris, welcome and thanks for talking to us. We're in an unusual environment in that we're in a replica, or a prototype of the International Space Station, so it's a bit different, sort of different place. Fortunately, we're not weightless, we're quite down to earth. Let me begin by asking you this. Channels and Alliances at Hortonworks is what you do. As I understand it, Hortonworks is about sort of global data management, that sort of area, correct?
It's correct, Martin.
Okay, well let's get into it then. How do you think communication service providers and other companies within the telecoms industry can benefit from big data technology?
Yeah, well, I think it's a matter of managing the data lifecycle, right? And getting a holistic view of both your customers and the data journey. And once you understand really where that's going, you can target your customers to improve customer experience, targeted marketing, reduce churn, and really provide new digital services that weren't capable before.
What main differences do you see in the approach between structured and unstructured data in the communications industry?
Absolutely. Well, with the boom in data we've seen recently, and the industry calls it big data, you have to start adapting new technologies, right? Relational database systems of the past can't manage and maintain the explosion of data we're seeing. So you'll see CSPs and telecommunication companies start to adopt new technologies and really identifying where that market opportunity is. Once you've identified that, you can start to look at what business problems are you looking to solve, and who are you going to partner with to really help get where you want to go. And I think those are some of the challenges we've seen and really the challenges we're trying to help these companies overcome.
Chris, what are the challenges you think CSPs are facing to fully derive the greatest possible value from their customer data? Give us some use cases.
Yeah, well, I think it comes down to managing that data lifecycle, right? And understanding your customer journey along each path of that journey. And whether it's creating a holistic view of your customer or engaging with them in real time and understanding where they've been and predicting where they're going to go. And that might be while you're walking through a retail store. If I'm on my mobile phone and I'm searching for new shoes, maybe as I'm walking through the shoe department of Nordstrom's, you'll send me a real-time notification with a 5% discount off some shoes I've looked at in the past. That's that real-time engagement that could really help propel you to the next level of this telecommunications industry.
Thank you. Can we go back to the concept of big data for a moment? And we hear a lot of talk in the industry about stuff going out to the edge of the network and being in the center, and sort of never the twain shall meet, but they do in various ways. Can you tell us, why taking data out to the edge and the focus on the edge in one way and the focus on the data center in the other is so important?
Absolutely, and as you look at this transformation we're seeing it with big data in the telecommunications industry, it's a matter of what applications do you want to run out at the edge and which ones do you want to run and are better working back in the data center. And with that, out in the edge, you might want to interact with your customers in real time. You don't want to wait for the data to get loaded all the way to the data center to make actionable insights on it. So when you can engage at the edge with your customers, you're really providing that interactive, real-time, predictive sort of an experience for your customers. Now, when you look at what you can do in the data center outside of the edge, this is really where you can take a holistic view of historical data, right? And how can you analyze this to start to predict what your customer is going to do, so when you do interact with them at the edge, you're taking these actionable insights, both historical and in real time, to interact with your customers and give them that good experience.
Is that part of the definition of the life cycle of data?
Absolutely. I'd say that's the beginning of it, right? It's where the data is generated at the edge all the way through to that data center.
Thank you. Come to your company, Hortonworks. How can Hortonworks and HPE help CSPs to overcome these challenges?
Absolutely. So when you talk about the edge and you talk about the core, right? Hortonworks Data Flow and Hortonworks Data Platform are really the most complete solution available to help you with that global data management lifecycle. And partnering with companies like HP really give us a very distinct advantage to be able to go out and provide enterprise-grade hardware to give the performance that these customers require, with the data management and analytical capabilities that Hortonworks Data Flow and Hortonworks Data Platform provide to really make it an industry-leading partner solution.
Chris Seminoff, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you, Martin.